Hello dear friends, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to say that I wouldn't exist without you, as in terms of like connectivity, in terms of God. We're all part of one being. We're all connected and we're all together in this stuff called life. It's not always easy. It's never really easy living in this world, but somehow we manage and you manage. So well done for you. That's what's on my mind today. That it's not easy to be living in this world. Just dealing with your own thoughts, with my own thinking is already hard enough, so not even starting about daily tasks and everything. Although sometimes I started to think that it's easier to get busy and do things like go to work rather than have no work to do, because at least you get busy, at least you put your hands to work, at least you, don't have that much time to think and think yourself into a rut. So well done for doing the job. I don't know if it's my diagnosis. Yesterday I was talking how diagnosis doesn't define you, but somehow, I'm feeling stuck, and I don't know, some days are easier than others. Some days are like, I don't know, I kind of pre-thought what I'll talk about on this episode, but now I see that it's not working like that. You can just think of it on the spot, what I want to say to you guys. And that's it. Like I was reading in a book of AA book today about the higher power and how higher power is how people back in the day, like basically if you told somebody back in the day that people will be flying like across the globe 24/7 without a break, always flying metal pieces in the sky, people will think you're crazy. Before the airplanes were invented, people would think like you're going nuts. But eventually science got to experimenting and people got experimenting and they came up with an airplane. And now everybody's flying and it's like easy to understand, it's easy to do. Well, it's not easy, but it seemingly is easy. So why do we have difficulty in believing in higher power or God or something bigger than us? Like, why do I have difficulty in that? Because I always held myself as a believer. I always, even with STPD, like schizotypal personality disorder, magical thinking is like, it doesn't necessarily involve God, doesn't necessarily mean that you believe in God, but you just believe in certain coincidences, and in that way you believe that everything is connected. And when you believe that everything is connected, then you start to believe in God, so you kind of come up with your own understanding of God. And slowly but surely it sort of builds up. But I noticed that a lot of sadness and a lot of depression and a lot of I don't know, heavy feelings come over when you start to think that you're the one in charge and you're the one that's taking control and you have to deal with all the issues in your life. Like you have to make yourself feel better when you're not feeling good. You know, you're responsible for feeling bad, or you know, you're responsible for how you're feeling, basically. And it's true and it's not true at the same time, I think. I don't know. If you disagree, let me know in the comments below, because my mind is all over the place today and I don't know if I'm making any sense, to be honest. Sometimes I have conversations with my closest people and I just feel like those conversations don't mean anything, you know? They just kind of useless. Like we don't talk about anything. Like we don't talk about meaningful stuff. Like we don't, you know. And I guess that kind of puts me down a little bit, because I feel like you should be able to connect with people that are closest to you, you know, because they know you there. But do they really know you? Like, do they know the real you? What is the real you? Like, who is the you behind the wheel, you know? Like, do we even fucking listen to each other anymore? Like, do we want to know, or do we just tick the boxes and, you know, what the fuck is the point of a conversation if you're just trying to get to the end of it, you know? So, I don't know, maybe I'm a bit upset today, but that's the natural feeling that I'm feeling. So I guess I just need to go for a little walk and, I don't know, make a conversation that will count, you know. But who am I to judge, you know? Who am I to judge what kind of conversations we should be having? Like, maybe I have the responsibility to sort of pull people up on certain things. Like, it's funny how people see you as something is wrong with you when you start questioning things, you know, and you start digging deeper into the subconscious of yourself and others. Maybe that's the whole point. Maybe it's not about challenging others. Maybe it's not about digging into others' subconscious. Maybe it's about digging into your own and just leaving other people alone, because you can only do the work with yourself, you know. You can only be responsible for yourself and nobody else. So you choose your own path, and that's it. That's the message for today. I hope that you're having a great day. I want to let you know that you're magical, you're wonderful, you're special. You're everything that you think that other people are better than you. They're not. You're better than you think that you are. And you deserve to know that. And you deserve more. than you think that you deserve. More of the goodness, because you're powerful and you might not even know that. So that's why I'm telling you this. You're powerful beyond belief, and that power is hidden inside you, and all you need to do is tap into it, asking questions, going through difficult feelings, maybe something that I'm going through now, something similar, like asking difficult questions. They're not easy. And you're powerful. That's what I want to say. You're powerful, and you don't need to be tamed. You can tame yourself, sometimes when you don't want to have anything deep, but you don't need to be tamed. As long as you're not hurting anybody, but you're asking tough questions, then it's all good. Believe me. Okay? I want to let you know that I'm proud of you, and that everything you're doing is correct, is great. And just keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right path. On the path of the righteous. If you tuned in to this channel, then you probably already know what we're doing here. If you keep tuning in, then like how Al said, this is a soul channel, and it's growing, and it's waiting for you. So join, subscribe, comment, see how you can add to this. Maybe suggest a topic I could talk about, and I'll let you know my opinions and ideas. This is a free-flowing chat. We can talk about anything. Tough day in the brain. So that's how perhaps the schizotypal personality disorder affects me sometimes. When you get stuck in one way of thinking, in a cycle, and it doesn't change for a while, and it's like those thoughts that are the annoying thoughts, the anxious thoughts that are there. They keep circling and circling and circling and circling until eventually they leave. But they don't leave that easily. Excuse me. Okay, guys. I think I'll leave you to it. You enjoy the rest of your day. I kind of don't want to leave you, because this is probably one of the best parts of my day, if not the best. Maybe talking to people and talking to you guys is one of the best parts, because it just seems like I never have anything to say. But once I start saying things, there's more and more things that come out. And I don't know if it's making any sense to you. I don't know if it's worth your time or your attention, but it's helping me. It's helping me to categorize my ideas and thoughts. I was thinking about the past today a lot, so maybe I'm just stuck in the past, and how in hindsight it looks like I could have done that, or I could have done this and changed that and changed this. But now looking at it from a perspective of me, of a 33-year-old living in my hometown in Lithuania, it's like I still got all the power if I want to change things. But seemingly I don't. Perhaps things are good right now the way they are, and they don't need to be changed. I don't need to be tamed. It's all just a part of some bigger plan that I'm not aware of, but I can sometimes sense it and feel it. And maybe it's true. Maybe Trey said it, and I think Villas also. Walking helps the depression. Don't know why people these days are so depressed. Well, I know exactly why. I don't know, but I can feel why. It's just too much. So, I love you guys. I'm proud of you. Have a great rest of the day, morning, evening, nighttime, daytime, whatever you're having. And enjoy yourselves, whatever you do, even if you're not necessarily enjoying yourself. Just let it pass. This too shall pass. Love you guys. Peace.